Welcome to the Georgetown University Office of Compliance and Ethics video series. Today we will be exploring conflicts of interest. What exactly are they, and how can we navigate these potentially delicate situations? So you may be wondering just what a conflict of interest is. In short, it's anything that can affect your ability to make decisions and take actions objectively and without bias. Remember that even when your objectivity is not actually affected, your credibility and that of the university can be undermined when others think you have a conflict of interest. It's critical to try to avoid not only actual conflicts of interest, but also apparent conflicts of interest. Perception is important. So, how should you handle potential conflicts of interest? Generally, you should remember to do these 4 things. Spot potential conflicts, ask questions and disclose, manage or recuse, and reevaluate. Spotting potential conflicts means thinking about circumstances or situations in which a conflict of interest might arise. When you are taking an action or making a decision on behalf of the university, is there someone in your family or a personal friend who could benefit? Do you have a financial interest or otherwise stand to benefit personally? Could anyone think that you are attempting to favor or disfavor a person or entity for reasons unrelated to university interests? Asking questions and disclosing is important. It's hard to avoid all personal influences and motivations, but you can protect yourself and the university by asking questions about situations in which someone might think you are biased and by disclosing the facts and circumstances that could lead to such impressions. By discussing potential conflicts with your campus conflict of interest officer, you are taking the most important step. Remember, when in doubt, disclose. Managing or recusing yourself from situations in which there may be a conflict of interest helps to maintain your objectivity. After disclosing the facts and discussing a potential conflict with your conflict of interest officer, it may be that your situation is not problematic after all. It may be that steps should be taken to manage the situation, such as involving others to help you or provide oversight. Or, it may be that because of your conflict of interest, you should not be involved in the decision or action and should be recused. Taking the appropriate steps after carefully analyzing the situation will protect you and the university. Reevaluating the facts and circumstances of your situation as time goes on is vital. Something that may not pose a conflict at one point in time may cause problems later because of changed circumstances. You should think about and disclose any material changes. Has a personal financial interest changed? Have your roles or responsibilities changed? Have your relationships or engagements with people or entities outside the university changed in a way that could be seen as influencing you? Talk to your conflict of interest officer or supervisor about any significant changes since your last disclosure. The university's financial conflict of interest policy applies to you and all other employees at Georgetown. The policy focuses on financial interests that may affect or appear to affect your objectivity, and it requires that most employees make a disclosure when they begin working at Georgetown and then at least 1 year after that, updating disclosures when necessary. For more information, visit the FCOI policy website at fcoi.georgetown.edu or talk to your campus conflict of interest officer. There's nothing wrong with having a conflict of interest, but if you don't handle things in a way that provides both the reality and appearance of objectivity, you may have problems. By spotting potential conflicts and disclosing them in a timely way, you can avoid difficulties.